back to the channel. This is Stephanie with Chubby Girl in the World, and I am so excited to talk to you today. I am going to be talking about a brand new clothing company. I really think that plus size women have great style. They just don't have the options that a size 6 woman does. And what I think the brand Elizabeth St. James does is it gives you those options. So I just think some of the looks are so sophisticated, on trend. The cuts are nice. And the message behind, I went to their about page and their founder just, their message really spoke to me, and I'm really excited to try out their brand and their pricing for what seems like some pretty high-end product. I haven't tried any of this product, so I don't know for sure the quality. I am most likely going to be putting in an order right after. There's a beautiful couple of pieces that I'm just really excited about and really want to try. So I want to show them to you and talk to you about it and see, this may be a brand that you've never heard of, or if you have and you've tried something from this brand, let me know in the comments down below how you liked it and if you plan on picking anything up. I just happened to come upon their Instagram and I was really impressed and really blown away by the styles. So I'm not sure if the founder is the designer. He is just kind of curating these clothes. It's a really good job. She's doing, these are clothes that are obviously curated or designed by somebody who understands what it's like to be plus size and that there are different types of plus size people. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing here, full dress, it's giving me like Burberry vibes. Obviously Burberry doesn't make my size, and I also wouldn't want to pay the like $500 price tag for a dress, or $1,000, whatever it is. But this gives me those vibes, and it's a beautiful, sophisticated cut. I really like it. This is the dress that I think I'm going to order after the holidays. I usually don't buy anything for myself during the holiday season, just because I'm so focused on getting other people things. But I think that this would be the perfect workday dress. I am really excited about that because I feel like that's going to be a staple in my wardrobe. And that dress retails for $48, which I think is pretty awesome. The next thing, the Cookie Monster jacket, and I was like, yes, that's exactly what it is, and I love it. And I want it. If you know me, I have a thing for fuzzy blue things, and I want all the fuzzy blue things. All of them. All of them. And the reason I love this so much is because, one, whenever you go out and you wear formal clothing, you're always cold. And even when you are, like when you have like a wrap or whatever, it's just never warm enough. And especially here in Oregon where it's like rainy. Plus I feel like this blue would work really well even with like you know, a true red dress or a black dress, or you know, it works with so many different colors that I really want that. I'm looking down because the pictures are on my phone. This jacket has like, so on the back, it's a sparkly sequin jacket, by the way. It's amazing. And it's got like a mouth on the back that has like, I don't know, it looks like it's just kind of like a rainbow, or like sparkles are coming out of the mouth. And it is the prettiest pictograph of word vomit I've ever seen. So I really like that. I'm really intrigued by this brand. I really want to see what they come out with in the new year. This is definitely a brand that I want to. This is called the Night Galore Mermaid dress, and it is so pretty. It's pretty and it's provocative without being cheap. Some dresses that are trying to be sexy are just really, you know, they kind of was made by a woman who understands what feeling sexy is going to feel like. Maybe you don't necessarily want to feel completely exposed, but you want to feel like you're highlighting the best assets that you have, and I feel like this dress does that. At least it would, because it just kind of makes the décolletage open up, and so I don't look good in things with like high necklines. I love things on other people with high necklines and that kind of look, but I just don't look good in them. And so like a really plunging neckline and this kind of like U-shaped opening, you know, this kind of like Sharon Stone, you know, Basic Instinct opening that is just, it's cheeky, but it's not it's not something that would make you, it wouldn't make me feel uncomfortable, we'll put it that way. But yeah. And then this trench coat that's like, again, Burberry vibes kind of trench coat. This is sold out on the website and I'm really sad about that. I hope it comes back. I hope they bring it back because it was so popular, and I just, I want this so much. I want this. And also, I was really excited to see that they had a faux leather crop jacket. Like, this would be something I would pair with jeans, something I would pair with my everyday wear, something I would, you know, because it's cold in Oregon from probably November through March. And you can probably wear a jacket, like, you know, through March, and like April it starts getting a little bit. But I just love this black moto jacket, and it is faux leather, so awesome. I don't wear real leather because I'm a vegan, so I'm really excited. Elizabeth St. Really digging it, really digging it. And then this also is on their Instagram. It was more like kind of sports inspired, but it is, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, it's got like the 4 little bands of sparkle, and then it's got sparkle throughout the sweater. And they also have a lot of like streetwear inspired clothes. Some of the looks are a little, some of the looks I think like look really good on the models, but on me they just wouldn't look right. I feel like I can only wear maybe 2 or 3 colors at a time. If I wear more than that, I feel like I start looking kind of washed out because I'm lighter skin toned. In real life, I'm very light skin toned. I commented on their page how beautiful the coat was, and you know, the brand responded right away. And it was just really interesting. It was just really interesting to go read their about page. If you read it, you'll see that the founder created Elizabeth St. James as like an alter ego, as someone who was fabulous and traveled, and she walked into a room and she owned it. And I feel like so many of us feel that way, like we wish we could be that person, or like we have it within us to be that person, but we've somehow like been trained that we shouldn't take up space, and that we shouldn't be that person, and that we shouldn't, you know, or I've even heard women say that they don't want to dress too feminine for the office because somehow femininity has become a bad word. And I think that's sad, not only for women but for men too. I don't think that in our society we tend to devalue feminine traits, and I think that that's slowly changing, and I hope that it does change, because there are plenty feminine men, there are plenty feminine women who do really good jobs, who do really cool things, you know, not just in the beauty and fashion community but all over. And there's plenty of ways to have soft power that are just as relevant and just as valid as traditional. It's like, whoever said being assertive was a male trait? Like, who decided that? Because if you've ever tried to get between, you know, a cub and a mother bear, you're probably not alive. So, but you know, not to say that motherhood's the only way you can have that tenacity, but just an example, not the only example. So anyways, guys, if you are interested in finding some new sophisticated sartorial, some sartorial clothing, and some pretty fun clothing too, some cool streetwear, some rompers. Y'all know how I feel about jumpsuits. I don't like them, but I know so many people do. Makes it harder for me to pee. So, want to see more of the brand, you want to see their actual pictures, I will link them in the description box down below. But also, this is their Instagram, and you can go check them out. And they have some beautiful pictures up there. Check out their website and let me know if you're gonna pick anything up. Thanks so much, lovelies, for tuning in with me today and hanging out and talking fashion, and I am so excited. In the words of Philip DeFranco, I love your faces, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!